My name's Shinichiro Noda, 25 years old. My family was poor, but I graduated university somehow. Afterwards, I started working at a small life insurance company. I have a diligent personality, but I've loved reading and anime since I was young, and I like to stay inside by myself. So, I'm not really the outgoing type, and I'm not particularly close to any of my few coworkers. Hey, let's go out for drinks after work today! Nah, sorry. I'll pass. I'm not good with places where you get rowdy with a lot of people. I would much rather play games at home by myself. My superior is a woman, and her name is Kasumi Kusunoki. I think she's older than me, but she seems close to my age. Soon after she entered the company, she made record-breaking sales, and by her second year, she was already in a leader position.
This invoice is wrong. The amount is important, so I told you to check at least 3 times, didn't I?
Yes, I apologize. She had said somewhere that she likes people who can do their jobs. She seems tough, but she's cute and popular. Above all else, her anime voice is my type. One day, I was called upon by Kusunoki-san to the training for first years. For some reason, just one second year, me, was mixed in with the first year kohais. Why me? Did I do something wrong? The training was a lecture-centric one where you aim for the 3rd level in financial planning. It's not required in doing sales, but it becomes foundational knowledge, so it's actually pretty important.
Sakura-san, you made a mistake in the same place again! I apologize!
Today was the 5th day of training, but Kusunoki-san, who was in charge of the beginner training, seemed to have a cold attitude toward just one of the newcomers. Is it just me? Her name was Hiyori Sakura. I guess she wasn't anything special, but I didn't think she was worthy of being a target. Sakura-san was short and cute. She looked like she would be popular with older men. Sorry, I also don't understand it, so please explain a bit more. It wasn't really my business, but I couldn't stand to watch, so I tried to back her up casually.
You're a useless employee!
One time, I was sleepily taking the training when Kusunoki-san suddenly spoke sharply and the room froze over.
That's...
She seemed to be in shock and didn't respond. She's a newcomer. I suddenly came to her defense.
What? Noda-kun?
Oh, Kusunoki-san looked at me sharply, as if to say, don't interrupt. This isn't normal. There must be something else.
Noda-kun, do you have a second? Can you stay?
Yes. After the training, upon direction from Kusunoki-san, I stayed in the training room. It's probably about what happened earlier. Is she gonna say something? When we were alone, Kusunoki-san looked into my eyes and asked me.
Noda-kun, I'll ask you directly.
Yes? What is it?
Do you like Sakura-san?
What? Oh, of course not.
Really? You might not know this, but there are rumors going around among the trainees.
No, it's a misunderstanding.
Then I'll change my question. Why do you defend Sakura-san?
Why? Then why do you single out Sakura-san? I wanted to ask, but I couldn't.
You don't know anything. It's fine that you're always alone, but you should have a little more interest in the office.
Huh? I was a bit bothered by the way she said it, so I made use of my limited resources and investigated Sakura-san. But I immediately came upon some information. It was that she had the #1 sales record in her first year. That Sakura-san, the top record? It was a list provided by the company, so I'm sure it's the truth. But how did someone who doesn't have the 3rd level in financial planning get to the top in sales? Sakura-san, your high record! That's amazing! The next day, I don't usually talk to the woman in the office, but I mustered the courage and talked to her.
It's nothing. It's just coincidence.
Coincidence? No one can get to the top by coincidence. How did you do it?
No, I really didn't do anything.
There's no way you didn't do anything. But, well, it's amazing. Congrats. I'll see you at the training.
Oh, senpai!
What?
This is my contact info.
Huh? It was unexpected. Sakura-san seemed passive, but I was surprised that she was quite forward. If she gave me her contacts, does that mean she's interested? For a moment, I got excited about Sakura-san's smile.
Senpai, thank you for always defending me. Please let me give you my thanks later.
Thanks? No, it's okay. It wasn't anything special. I just felt a little bad for you.
Still, I was happy. There isn't anyone else who would defend me.
I see. Okay. It's already late, so let's do it another day. After that, Sakura-san and I started to talk to each other and became close. We would eat dinner after work or go watch a movie on the weekends. It's like we're dating. I had only ever been interested in anime women, but I was starting to be curious about Sakura-san. After getting close, what I discovered was that she was a very normal girl and there was nothing special about her. On a later date, I was called upon by Kusunoki-san again and headed to her desk.
Noda-kun, did you find out anything about Sakura-san?
Yes, she's passionate about her faith and always prays before she goes to bed. Oh, dear Lord.
Oh, I see. You can go home.
Oh, jeez. She has no sense of humor. No, it's not that kind of conversation. I got myself together. Oh, I'm sorry. Other than that, I found out she has the top sales record. But I couldn't find out why she has the top record.
Yes, she is undeniably at the top, but there's a catch to this.
A catch?
There's a rumor, but I heard she exchanges meals and dates with customers for contracts.
For contracts? That gentle and innocent Sakura-san? I mean, sure, the way she gets close to people was a bit forward, but are you sure it's not a misunderstanding?
I believe you are capable. From today, you're in charge of training Sakura-san.
Huh? What?
This is an order from the company. She is originally from a university in the city and is supposed to be smart and brilliant. I want you to use your power to bring out her potential.
Bring out her potential? It was a very challenging task for me, but I also knew that I couldn't keep doing this. I understand, but please help me when I'm in trouble.
Of course, thank you. I thought you'd accept, but I want you to remember this. The one I think is the most brilliant is you, Noda-kun.
Huh? Me?
Nothing. It's decided, so get started.
I decided to go to Sakura-san with a new heart. Because I was more proactive, Sakura-san and I got closer than before. I mustered up the courage and told Sakura-san herself. I revealed that there were suspicions about her top record.
What? That's terrible!
Sakura-san was obviously upset. She looked quite pitiful. I tried to follow up.
That's how people see me.
I don't believe it, but it's true that there are suspicions about you.
Thank you. You're the only one who believes me like that.
Sakura-san looked a little happier, raised her head, and told me.
Oh yeah, I got another big contract.
Huh? Again? Whoa!
It's a coincidence. From Circle Benimaru Industries President Benimaru.
Whoa, wait. That was when I realized. Circle Benimaru Industries was a small factory in the area, and I think only men work at the company. I've heard a lot of different talk about contracts, but it was always men who got them. Maybe Sakura-san really is getting contracts with her sexuality. That's what I thought. I thought of something, and immediately headed to Kusunoki-san to discuss. Kusunoki-san, please put Sakura-san and I on the Amatsubane Cosmetics sales project. Amatsubane Cosmetics was a relatively big pharmaceutical company in the area. Our company regularly went over there for sales. Kusunoki-san smiled, mischievously.
Amatsubame Cosmetics? Did you think of something good?
Yes, that place only has female employees, so Sakura-san can't use her body.
You're right, I've thought of that before too.
Then, Kusunoki-san looked into my eyes as if she wanted to say something.
But then our record as a company will drop.
Our record as a company? Oh, okay, I got it! Maintain the company numbers and improve Sakura-san's sales tactics. That was Kusunoki-san's goal. That's what she meant when she said she was expecting good things from me.
What? Are you gonna do it?
Yes, we'll work hard together and bring back a lot of contracts. I don't think we'll get a high sales record, but I was remembering my fun memories with Sakura-san. This can't keep going. Sakura-san will reach a wall in the future. It's sad.
I see. I'll talk to the higher-ups and make it happen.
Kusunoki-san arranged her sales responsibilities as promised. It just came out in front of Kusunoki-san, but honestly, I really didn't have any faith we'll get a top-class contract.
Sorry. 0 contracts again.
I see. An hour has passed since we changed our sales responsibilities. We were struggling and still couldn't get a single contract. Sakura-san fell from her throne at the top.
Hey, Hiyori. You've been quiet recently.
You can't use your usual seduction at Amatsubane Cosmetics. When I was with Sakura-san, our coworkers, who had always been upset about losing, threw a bunch of insults our way. Sakura-san didn't argue with any of it. Hiyori-chan, you aren't able to get contracts all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Sakura-san obviously had no energy. I'm a close friend of Sakura. It should be okay if I give her a little tough love. I decided to ask a bit of a touchy question. Hiyori-chan, I want you to tell me honestly. Up until now, how did you get contracts?
Senpai, you know, right? The rumors about me?
Yeah. It's a tactic directed at men? Sakura-san opened up to me a little hesitantly.
Yeah, that rumor. It's true.
I see. Thank you for telling me honestly. But why did you do that in the first place?
Because it's easy.
Easy, huh?
Yeah, I've always studied hard, worked hard, and graduated university. You can get contracts in a flash. Why did I work so hard before? That's how it feels. Even studying, it's how efficiently you study. The salary vastly different between the top salesman and a regular person. It's as if to say everything I've done so far was correct.
Sakura-san's eyes were sincere. It was as if to say that everything she's done so far was correct. It's hard to deny a person's beliefs, but I felt like I had to do it. That might be true, but that's not okay.
Why? If I can get the contract, that's fine. The old guys at the top are happy because numbers are everything.
How about Kusunoki? She's her boss.
That's...
Sakura-san was at a loss for words. It's true that people in power will be happy with numbers, but the leader who is directly responsible for your training isn't happy. To get Sakura-san to understand, I started to open up about my past that I didn't want to talk about. Hiyori-chan, I'm from a single mother household. My mom worked at a club at night for money, but after she passed her peak as a woman, she quit. Her forceful sales tactics must have caught up to her because she was followed around by weird customers. It seemed hard even after she quit.
I see. But I already made my record with this. I can't change it now.
Hiyori-chan looked a little calmer. No, it's okay to change. Right now, you aren't getting any contracts. You just have to change your wrongful tactics. It's okay if, in the end, you get the contract.
It's easier said. How do you get contracts at a top level?
Sakura-san still seemed unsatisfied. There are no secret weapons. You just have to work it.
What is that? That's so inefficient. I don't want to.
Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence. It's the key to unlocking your potential. It's a quote from an Englishman.
Huh?
Remember the times you worked hard. Remember that there aren't many people who can work hard continuously. That's gonna be the difference. Sakura-san sighed softly and looked at me.
Fine. There's no other way.
Thank you. I said that, but still, I wondered if there were any other good solutions. Whenever I'm in trouble, she'll definitely help me. The next day, I went to Kusunoki-san to discuss. The next morning, I headed to Kusunoki-san's desk, and she was waiting for me.
I've worked on Matsubame Cosmetics before.
Really? So, how did you get a contract?
I'll give you a hint. That company is relatively big, but everyone's a woman, so the communication between them is quite tight-knit.
Women. Tight-knit.
That's your hint. Think about the rest. I believe you'll find a good way.
After I left Kusunoki-san's desk, I talked with Sakura-san.
Tight-knit communication.
Do you have any ideas? Maybe they have their own communication method.
Communication method? I wonder if it's that.
Sakura-san took out Amatsubane Cosmetics Oki's business card.
Under the email, this is the logo for the app that's popular with girls, Tresta.
Tresta was short for Trendstart, and it was the social media that was especially popular with girls.
I just thought, oh, they use Tresta, but maybe it means I should use this.
It must be! If we go through here, maybe something will change. I don't think it will be that easy, but changing direction is a good thing. Let's do it! After that, we worked continuously. We were invited into Amatsubane Cosmetics Tresta group chat. From there, we were able to slowly get contracts. Now, we just finished our Amatsubane Cosmetics sales for today, and we were talking in front of some buildings. Top sales? Not yet, but we got some contracts.
Yeah, it's hard, but this is nice too.
Suddenly, Sakura-san let out a scream.
Ow!
What's wrong?
I got blisters on my feet.
It's proof of your hard work. I'll carry you.
No way, stop it!
Sakura-san worked hard from then on. A month later, I was called to Kusunoki-san's desk.
Noda-kun, you did it! Amatsubame Cosmetics sales is going well.
No, this contract was obtained by Sakura-san and me. And we're still far from the top. Kusunoki-san nodded contently.
No, it's more than enough. Sakura-san would have ran into a wall and crumbled at that rate. There's meaning in fixing it while she's still new. She has the skills. It would be a waste if she got in a slump and quit.
You're right. Kusunoki-san relaxed her face and asked me.
By the way, Noda-kun didn't have any interest in others, but looks like he's changed quite a bit.
Really?
Yeah, you've grown into a capable man. Plus, haven't you become a little curious about real-life women?
I think I still prefer the anime kind.
Then, as a reward for your success, I'll tell you my private contact info.
Is that compensation?
No, I'm serious.
I see. Well, I believe you then. After that, Kusunoki-san and I became closer than ever before. Continuous effort, not strength or intelligence, is the key to unlocking your potential. Through this task, I really felt the weight of the—
Hey, brother! Why don't you at least make an effort to work a little?
My stepsister's yelling at me again.
It's bad enough that I have a stepbrother who doesn't have a job.
I pay for my living, so I shouldn't be hearing any complaints, but that won't work with this woman.
You know how embarrassing it is to be lounging around at home all day, every day for a man of working age?
This woman's name is Momoka Okizu. She's a college senior who's just finished her job searching. Well, as you can see, she's a beautiful woman, but she's harsh with me. She has become my stepsister after my father's remarriage. But she's a bit of an ass-like type and nosy. Shut up. And my name is Ryuto Tomegawa, and I'm 28 years old. For some reason, as her stepbrother, I get yelled at every day. By the way, I don't have a girlfriend, and I don't have a job. What's wrong with living my life selfishly? I was an office worker until a few years ago.
It's not okay. That's enough. I'll force you to work even by using this fist.
Let me add a profile of Momoka. She's a karate expert. That's probably why she's so stubborn or too honest. It's a crime to do that.
Don't worry. It's okay if I say it's to rehabilitate my stepbrother who doesn't work.
Please stop.
It's already time for me to leave. Hey, you better look for a job, okay?
Saying this, Momoka left for her part-time job. Momoka, who has earned her credits and a job offer, is working at her part-time job every day. Isn't that wonderful to be young? Well, I guess I will go back to sleep.
Brother! You didn't do any job hunting at all?
Momoka's voice echoed loudly at dinner time. By the way, only Momoka and I are at the table. Dinner was also bought at a convenience store. My father and mother-in-law have been transferred overseas for a year, leaving us alone for a few days now. Maybe that's why Momoka has become so fussy.
Look, I don't know what happened at your old job, but that doesn't mean it's a good idea to stay indoors.
Well, you know.
Anyway, I'll help you out. Let's go outside.
What if I go outside and meet a man with a kitchen knife in both hands?
There's no way we'd meet someone like that so often.
Moreover, it would be embarrassing if I accidentally forgot to put on my clothes and went outside naked.
How can you be so careless? Anyway, no need to make excuses. Let's just try to go outside.
And the next morning, she woke up me early in the morning for some reason, and I was standing outside in my jersey. Huh? Why am I standing in front of the entrance dressed like this in the morning? It is 5:32 in the morning. It was the end of the summer, and the morning was starting to get a little chilly.
Shut up. A sound mind and a sound body. May I? From today on, you will jog with me every day. Becoming your stepsister must be some kind of fate. From today on, I'm gonna knock your guts back into shape.
Impossible. Good night. Why do I have to cut down on my precious sleep time and torture myself every morning?
This looks like a serious problem. See?
As soon as I heard her voice, Momoka was kicking her legs out to the tip of my nose in an instant. After admiring the beauty of her kick, a sense of a fear welled up in me. Hey, if this hits me, There's no way I'm going to survive.
I will hit you next time, okay?
My face will be deformed.
I'll show no mercy to you.
Momoka said with a smile, and I can see a face of Hanya, a female demon, floating on her back.
Well then, let's get back on track, shall we?
Yes. And 3 minutes later. Okay. I'm done. Out of breath. It was impossible for me to finish this grueling distance.
You only ran about 100 meters!
I ran 100 meters.
Don't be surprised for that distance.
Don't be silly. At most, I walk 100 meters a day if I stayed inside the house. That means I ran the equivalent of 1 day's worth of distance this morning. Yes, it's like Mella's accomplishment.
Apologize to Melos. Stop talking nonsense and start running. At least make a lap of the town.
You devil!
Oh, this can't be it. I have to do something about it. Yeah, as his stepsister, I don't have a choice. I'm not sure what to do about it, but I'm sure it's something that will help you.
I'm sorry.
Then I'll keep you company again starting tomorrow.
I didn't ask you to.
Shut up! If I say I'll do it, I'll do it.
Eeks! Thus, I was forced to participate in the morning jogging. Then 1 week passed. I was waking up at 5 a.m. every day and forced to go jogging. I feel so tired. Every day. I want to die.
Jogging isn't going to kill you.
I'm going to pass out from overworking.
You're exaggerating. You've started to build some stamina little by little, so that's great. Don't worry. If you continue to do as I say, you will become macho.
What am I aiming for?
Although this is a joke, it should give you confidence. Now let's go to unemployment office for job searching.
No, where's my free will?
Of course you don't have such a thing.
Where are my human rights?
Well, anyway, are you okay today?
What?
You usually stay in your room after 8.
The current time is 8:38. I see. That's time I would have to be in my room in the weekdays. Well, it's Saturday. It's my day off.
I didn't know games had a day off. Well then, come shopping with me. This will be a part of your reintegration training.
Reintegration training? Will online shopping be enough?
Oh God! Introvert comments are prohibited! Your stepsister is asking you out on a date, so why don't you just be happy? What? Are you unhappy?
No. I'll go with you. I couldn't resist Momoka's glare.
Come on, brother! Keep moving and just walk!
Yes. You still going somewhere? I was exhausted compared to Momoka, who was still in good spirits after already visiting 6 stores. And most of them were window shopping for fall clothes.
Don't complain since you're dating this cute college student.
Yes. Cute. So, can we take a break? Ouch!
Those words do not sound serious enough. Yes, I will accompany lovely Momoka! Repeat.
Yes, let me accompany lovely Momoka.
Very well. Then I'll let you come with me for 5 more shops.
That's unreasonable.
I'm not sure which one to choose, considering my budget.
After walking around for a long time, Momoka finally returns to the first store. After going to 10 different shops, the one she liked the best was the first one.
Which one do you like better, brother?
Why don't you just buy both?
I just said I have a budget for only 1 set of dress.
Oh, miss. I'll take both of these, please. I said to the female clerk just as she passed by.
Okay, thank you very much. Huh? What are you doing? I don't have any money.
Well, since I'm indebted to you for everything, it's my treat.
Hey, you are unemployed, so you shouldn't be buying things for other people, you know?
It's okay. It's a date, right? Then it's okay for a guy to buy you things, right? And I am older than you. I took out my wallet as I said that.
What's up with you, acting all cool all of a sudden? Brother? Look.
When we got home, Momoka showed me the clothes I bought for her. Oh, that's nice. But why you're getting dressed at this hour?
Ugh, so insensitive! Wouldn't it be polite for me to show and wear the clothes you bought for me? Well, well. Since my put-off unemployed stepbrother forced himself to buy this for me.
Don't say put off unemployed. Besides, I didn't force myself to buy them.
Anyway, tell me, what do you think?
Oh, well, it suits you well. I think it's beautiful.
Huh?
I didn't miss a moment when Momoka's face turned bright red. Well, let's see. Let's do it again today, shall we? 8 a.m. I lock myself in my room and take a seat as usual. This is my weekday cycle time until 3 p.m. I looked at the bulletin first, as the computer made quiet noises. Good morning. I hope you make some money today. And yeah, this was the day I thought I'd be back in front of my computer again. At peace, as usual.
Sorry, you two. I'm sorry for having you here before your date. You know, my stepbrother is always shutting himself in at this hour. Probably playing online game or something. But we can't just leave him like this, right? So, I thought I'd better pull him out first for his own good.
Oh, if that's the case, we can just break down this door and force our way in, right? I was thinking that the hallway was noisy, but that turned into the sound of the door being broken down. Hi, unemployed stepbrother. You shouldn't let your sister worry about you so much.
That's right. Staying cooped up playing online games won't do you any good.
Who are you?
Come on, brother. You have to face the reality and make a decision. Give up and get out here.
No. What are you talking about?
I'm telling you to get a part-time job or something instead of being cooped up in your room during the weekdays.
I didn't go into detail, but this is my job.
No way! You can't just stay in your room and work.
Wow, she's such a joke. Casually making enemies of all those who work from home. You know, what I do is stock trading. Haven't you ever heard of a trader? Stocks? What are you talking about? That is gambling.
That's right. Brother, you really need to wake up.
These guys. Don't just assume things without knowing the details. No, the first session has already started. Besides, I'm at my limit. Shut up. Shut up! I make my living doing this! You broke down my door without my permission. If you don't want me to call the police, you both need to leave right now.
What? What are you talking about? The police? We did this for your own sake.
I said it's none of your business. Besides, it's the destruction of property. You can't complain if the police are called.
Huh? Don't you know about civil non-intervention? Besides, don't you know how worried I am about you?
You can say whatever you want. Besides, we're stepbrother and stepsister. I don't deserve to be worried from a stranger.
Huh?
Oh no, I said too much. I thought afterwards. Momoka was staring at me with tears in her eyes in frustration.
You mean I shouldn't worry about you just because I'm not your real sister? I tried my best to be a real brother and sister. Why do you say that? What an idiot you are gambling.
Momoka said and left the room. A few days later, our relationship was getting a little sour.
Ah! Quit the stock market and get a real job, you idiot brother.
Shut up. You've been trespassing and damaging property. I just happened to see her in the living room, and we were like this.
Phone call. Look, I'm the one who's embarrassed to have you at home every day. Is this Love Co? Yes, it is. Yes, this is Ogizu.
Lovekoi Corporation is a company Momoka got a job offer from, and will be working for them from next spring.
Yes? Yes? What? Oh no! How could that happen?
It seems that something not quite right is going on. Gradually, Momoka's expression is filled with impatience and anxiety.
No! So will you explain? Hello? Hello? Oh no.
Momoka, what's wrong?
job offer has been rescinded.
Offer rescinded? Why? Why?
I don't know. I asked him, but he didn't tell me.
Momoka looks depressed. It's natural. And finally, tears begin to well up in her eyes.
Hey, why? Did I do something wrong? Why did they cancel my job offer at such a late stage? I can't stop job hunting now.
It was the fall of her senior year of college. To be honest, it's too late to go search a job now. At the very least, there are probably very few good companies left that are hiring new graduates. Seeing Momoka crying, I felt a little angry. As I recall, was it Love Koi Corporation, the company to which Momoka had been offered a job? Sure. Their performance and stock price have been temporarily down recently, and I happen to be picking up on that, but let's see. As I recall, the veto of the resolution was 1/3. Oh well, there's a lot to be said, but it's for my stepsister's sake. I am just having a whimsy about this. Let's get serious for a second. I said this to be no one, but to myself. Well, let's see. Speaking of my holdings, I've stocked up quite a bit before. I'd say 3% to 4%. Love Koi Corporation is a reasonably large cosmetics manufacturer that was promoted to be a publicly traded company a few years ago. Since it hasn't been 6 months since I started collecting, I can't look at the books. If I hold more than 3% of the company's stock for 6 months, I can request the accounting books, but I've only been collecting them for the past few months. So, of course, I don't have that right. If I could see the detailed accounting books, I would be able to find out the cause of the cancellation of the offer, such as poor performance. How much floating stock are there? Is there enough money to fund it? The ideal is to own 1/3 of the company. Well, at worst, I'd like to be recognized as a major shareholder to some extent. Okay, anyway, it's an easy stock to do because it's not being targeted by stockbrokers. Now, that it's down, I'm going to buy a bunch of it on the open market.
I'm home.
A few weeks later, Momoka seems to have resumed her job search, but the results were not good. Momoka is so occupied with herself that her earlier argument with me has quieted down.
I can't say anything about you if I wander around without a job from April.
Well, companies with acceptable conditions are very popular, and the ratio of job offers to applicants is quite high. Cheer up, there are other ways to find a job, even after graduation.
No, there isn't! I'm useless in the workforce anyway! That's why they canceled my job offer! Even when the university inquired about it, they said that it was an unofficial offer, not a formal one.
Apparently, Momoka's heart was beginning to break. This is expected since she was told that the job offer was cancelled at this time of the year. In addition, the company's response was too harsh. People who say stupid things, a boss who only say what is convenient, coworkers who kick others down for their own good, and the president who is all idealistic and happy-go-lucky. I hated it so much that I chose to become a trader, which happened to be profitable, and quit my job. It really reminds me of something bad. So, I'd like to give those who say such convenient things some closure.
Sorry I complained. I'm going back to my room.
Saying so, Momoka returns to her room with wobbly steps. I guess she's going to have another one-person meeting in her room to reflect on the situation. I call her off. Momoka, there will be a guest coming 3 days later on Monday, so please be there. I apologize for the trouble we have caused you.
Huh? What?
3 days later, Momoka was bowed down by a mature man in front of the entrance, looking puzzled. It is our fault for canceling the job offer without any explanation. We are here today to explain. The man who is an executive of Love Koi Corporation told Momoka, who is younger than her, and began to explain politely. After the explanation, the officer bowed his head and left. It seemed that the cancellation of the job offers has been withdrawn.
Hey, brother? What kind of magic did you use? I can't believe the executive is coming to see us in person. He was so condescending happened to you? You must have done something to him, right?
Nothing. I didn't do anything serious. Yeah, what I did wasn't that difficult. I simply kept buying stocks. My big purchases activated the stock price. As a result, even those who had been holding shares gave them up and increased the number of floating shares due to the rise in the stock price. If I held 1/3 of the shares alone, I could refuse to vote, i.e., refuse all important resolutions. From the company's point of view, it would be a terrible thing if that happened. So, I implied that to the company to get the board of directors to act.
What? Where did that much money come from? It's in the hundreds of millions, right?
That's why I'm trading stocks. I had a stock that bounced around before I got it right. Then it just went boom, boom, boom. Now I'm making a good amount of money in institutional investment that I manage for the long term, and also in day trading.
What? If you're making that kind of money, you don't even have to work.
I told you so, didn't I? I wasn't planning to be an office worker from the beginning.
Ugh, that's kind of unfair. But I see. I've been wrong about you until now. I'm sorry for saying that you were unemployed without knowing anything about it.
Momoka apologized. I felt sorry too for not telling her. But well, even if I had, the result would have been the same.
Although they rescinded the cancellation of the job offer and apologized to me, I'm still not too happy.
What?
Because, they're going to look at me in a strange way. They would say you made the board member apologize.
I see. I didn't think that far ahead either. Fixated on getting him to apologize. I'm not sure if it's because of Momoka's influence, but I thought I'd give it a shot.
Huh?
So, I've only vaguely decided. I'm thinking of starting up a company next spring,
What?
but it's probably too difficult for me to do it on my own. So, I'd like to recruit an employee. Will you come and join the company?
Huh? Me? No, I've been a nuisance to you and I don't deserve this.
It's okay. If it doesn't work out, start over. I want to do it with Momoka, who cared about me. Saying that, I reached for her hand.
I guess I don't have a choice now, do I? Okay, I'll think about it. I'll work for your brother-in-law's company if I feel like it.
With a slightly embarrassed smile, Momoka took my hand. A year later, I have established a small trading company, and Momoka is working as an employee.
Oh, the box is already falling apart. This is why overseas companies are. It can't be helped. It's a common occurrence when you work with overseas. It happens too when I import things personally. Well, I guess they think if the contents are safe, the box is just an added bonus. I don't think this is saleable. I'm gonna go talk to the boss. Boss! I've got a product whose box is a little tattered. Ugh, you're sleeping! It's so lazy to let the employees work and the top manager sleeps. Wake up!
Ah! Why did I have to work so hard? I'm being knocked awake and made to do a pile of work in front of Momoka.
Yes, move your hands more than your mouth. You're so lazy when I'm not around. I really wonder if this person is dependable or not. I wonder if I'll have to take care of him for the rest of my life.
What?
Oh no! What am I talking about?
What do you mean by rest of your life?
Forget it!
Well, it's still a long way off for us to run the company as husband